Why do we gather? What makes gathering important as followers of Christ? Today, I'm sharing an interesting perspective that I gathered by talking with the snow. When I think of gathering, I think of coming together to celebrate something, like a birthday or a baptism, or gathering to mourn with those that mourn, like for a funeral or some other loss. People also gather for sports, political events, or in protest. Some people even gather things to create a collection of something. We also gather for safety, for warmth, and for community. And in the fall, we gather the harvest for the winter. I love the analogy in the scriptures with the idea of Jesus gathering us as a hen gathereth her chickens under her wings. And I especially love Ephesians chapter 1, verse 10, which reads, that in the dispensation of the fullness of times, which is right now, he might gather together in one all things in Christ, both which are in heaven and which are on earth, even in him. I have the great blessing of gathering stories and sharing them, that they may help gather others in. This story that I'm sharing on this particular day, I was surprised to learn that I could talk with the snow. I hadn't had a communication with the snow before, but I suppose from talking with earth and wind and trees, why not the snow? I so enjoyed its message that I'm sharing it here as I originally recorded it. I state in the recording that it was 10 below freezing, but it was 10 below zero. But you'll notice what a fun personality that the snow has. But what do you hear the snow say to you about gathering? Thursday, December 4th. It is 12:26, and I am out at Vanderveer Park. I am the only one here because it's like 10 degrees below freezing. And I had no intention of coming here or of leaving the house today. But the Spirit and the Lord was teaching me about listening to my heart. And my heart said, I want to go outside for a walk in the snow. And when I listened, I could tell that that was true because it felt like fun and it felt expansive and it felt good. So here I am in the snow. So far, so good. And the Spirit has actually impressed me to talk with the snow, which I would never have thought of. I would have thought that I was going to come talk with the trees. So I am going to come talk with the snow. We are wonderful. We are divine. We're kind of like bees and rain and even sunshine. Little bits of many pieces all wrapped up to look like one. We're not separate or apart. We're a group. We're a community. We have more fun that way. Can you imagine if there was just one snowflake? What would one snowflake be able to do? Nothing. We can't do anything on our own. We have no impact by ourselves. In fact, the more of us there are, the better the impact. Wouldn't you agree? It is so much more divine and more beautiful when we are all together as one. Do you not think that humans could learn some lessons from this? Leaves, air, wind, sunshine, clouds, rain, snow. If there's just one of each of these things, what have you? What have ye? Pretty much nothing. Nothing that can have any impact or do any good or create any change or even be noticed or seen. One is so lonely and so sad. So unencumbered, but unfruitful. You don't even have to be multiplied to be many. You just need to gather others like you. Gather, 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 gather. It's so much fun to be gathered together. We enjoy being like this. We have fun creating like this. We have fun being seen like this. We are one in many. We are one in many. We are gathered together in a group so that we may shine, shine, shine. Look at how beautiful we look. We love being present here. Do you not love seeing us and playing with us? Yes. I do love playing with you and seeing you and walking in you and making snow angels and throwing snowballs. Yes. None of those things could be done if there was just one of us. How sad that would be. And plus, we would be very lonely, nor would we last very long. If there's only one snowflake, it quickly dies. But look at us. Ah, we will be here for weeks, probably for months. Oh, so much more glorious and joyful and life-giving this way. And then when we die, think of the impact we will have. Such a much bigger impact from all of us together than if it was just one tiny, sad little snowflake. One little snowflake could not do much good on its own. But all of us together, we blanket the earth, we cover the trees, we can give warmth and protection from this cold. And as we melt, we bring life. We will sustain and grow and help spring to come so that all of the leaves can come. Oh yes, it is much better when there are many. Consider this for your own life, child. Find a way to be many. That is all. I remember the difference in being one during COVID and being gathered as one in many after COVID. During that time, we had church ourselves in our own homes. After a little while, some people were able to go into the church building, and then we watched church on Zoom, which thankfully, one of the beautiful blessings is we still have that opportunity today if we're sick and not able to make it in. But I distinctly remember the first day that we were all back together in the church building. The spirit was so strong, it was almost palpable. I was so grateful for that opportunity and to have this entirely different experience and to the blessing to have this opportunity to notice the difference between being gathered together in one and not being gathered like that. From the Snow's message, what I hear is that being gathered in one, we can create beautiful things when we come together in this way. If you want to hear more messages about being one and about unity, check out episodes 25 and 26, where you hear the difference between how the world tells us to be one and how God tells us to be one. And also in episode 26, why so many people refuse that blessing. And lastly, if you're looking for a place to gather, come join my school community. Go to drjenbessire.com/group. And next time, we're going to talk about shadow work and a completely different way to heal your past.